Good morning. It is October 27th. The numbers for today are 9 and 21. Okay, so bringing about endings or releasing releasing something, a purge or unconditional love through communication, joy, speaking your truth, bringing about endings through creativity. Okay, communicating unconditional love. Okay, let's see what the cards have for us today. Actually, we'll just make this the weekend reading for the 27th and the 28th, and the 28th would be 10, completion, new beginnings, trusting in the universe. So it would be 10-10, a 10-10 day, so completion to a cycle. Okay, so whatever we communicate today, whatever we have endings of, the cycle is complete tomorrow, and it's through communication. And we are manifesting completions too, through communication, expressing ourselves and living in our authenticity. So the atmosphere is really, really relaxed today. I feel way better. My brains have been so scrambled for like a month now. My gosh, it's been so hard to concentrate, and today I feel much more in that space to where I can think. It's been hard, believe me. I got all these planets in my sign right now. We got Sun in Scorpio, Mercury in Scorpio, Venus in Scorpio, and Jupiter in Scorpio. I have all those in my natal, so I'm literally being lit up right now. I'm being activated, manner of speaking. And yeah, there's definitely something special going on. And the energy is crazy, and it's starting to get a little bit more intense, I guess, the closer we get to the degrees of my planet. And the thing is, it's not even, where am I, 10 degrees. Oh my God, they're not even near. Any of the planets are just entering my sign. They're not even near my degrees. So I can't even imagine how I'm gonna feel in like a week. It's okay. That tried to come out last time. We're gonna just take those. That's the lit up effect. Okay. When I tried to do a reading earlier, I just could not talk, and then I ended up having to go do something, and I was afraid it would cut me off, and then I'd have to have two parts like yesterday's reading. Took too long to get back to it, but the same thing happened. A big chunk fell out with this very same card on top of it, so these literally fell out on it. So we're gonna take that this time because she's been wanting to come out. Okay, Queen of Wands, she's kind, nurturing, inspirational, confronts problems head on, inspiration. She teaches and she helps healing because she actively communicates, and it's like she figures out how to do things. Okay, so she's created her own tools. Okay, you've created your own tools, and it's enabled you the ability to deal with life. Okay, and this is how you communicate these things to others, along with, you know, your spiritual enlightenment, your philosophies, and you're inspiring a lot of people. Okay, you are truly setting the example. I'm gonna hold off on these. Let's get these all spread out first. Okay, so top cards, and this one came out sideways, so it's like they're reversed. Okay, so the reverse cards was that little bit of psychic activity. The big chunk of cards upright is integration of information. But look at that. I've got 1, 2, 3 cards in the middle of these that are reversed also. So just like I was saying about still getting the downloads, but they're being integrated. So I'm still feeling that I'm downloading stuff. I've been activated. So here, this is, oh look, other cards in here. My goodness, big chunk, but you know, I'm not gonna skimp. I'm going to share the information, just like this is saying, okay? So this almost feels like this reading is for me, but I know that there's others out there that are being activated right now, and they've taken to sharing their information in the hopes of inspiring other people to use these tools to help themselves, okay, and achieve wholeness within them and peace within themselves, and be the beautiful, energetic being that we are. So this was kind of cool. Like I was saying initially, when these cards came out, I was missing a card. I didn't see these two at first, so when I looked at it, it looked like every other card was reversed, okay? And we have major arcana in between, so that's like, you're getting the psychic downloads. Ooh, and my palm is itching as I'm saying it too. So you're getting the psychic downloads and they're being integrated, but this is like heavy duty. This is the back and forth energy. Download, integration, download, integration, download, integration. So you're gonna go back and forth, and when it's towards the end of integrating that phase of information, and I want to say phase, but the downloads aren't stopping at this point. You are just getting, feels like your crown is being massaged all the time. And it can waver. Sometimes it's like little tickles, like the hairs are standing up in a perfect circle around your head. And then other times it can be a headache that you got to take ibuprofen for. And then at the other extreme, this could be vertigo, as happened to me last year on 11/11. A lot of you have ascension flu, so this heavy duty complete expansion, okay, and this right here speaks to psychic activity. These three are upside down, so literally you have 6 cards that are upside down, okay, and then there were extra cards in here that I didn't even see, and as I moved them apart, we had even more activity. So it's like an even flow. We've got 3 groups of 3, 1 reversed and 1 forward, so it's like an equal exchange. You're getting information, it's downloading while some is trickling in, it's integrated, you're pushing them out in behavior, walking in your authenticity, and in the meantime you're still getting those downloads, and it's increasing. It goes from trickling and increases to a maximum, and then it subsides. The information integrates, and while it's integrating, there's that trickle in, more downloads coming in. So that's kind of how it's working, and that's what the cards are showing me here, is that back and forth of the activity, and you're literally being upgraded. These are download patches, whatever you want to call them, from the universe or your chakras or Sirius or whatever it is your beliefs are. It is that energy that you're receiving, okay? This is your boost, and this is just, for me, I feel like it's just the beginning, because they're, like I said, they're not even at my degrees in the chart. Okay, so segregate this energy. I got these 3 going back and forth, so we will cover that in a second. Let me get these others in order. Three, 6, 9, 12, 15. We've got 15 cards here. Okay, so amazing, amazing. We've got so many major arcana. Wow, this is so cool. So I don't even know where to start. Okay, we'll start with the right side up. The Moon, Death, Prince of Pentacles, okay? Whatever these last little bits, traces of our root and primary fears that were deep down in the subconscious, a lot of us are coming to recognize those things where we've ignored them for years. So now they've been brought up in these retrogrades, this year of hard-hitting retrogrades, and we're finally dealing with these things, okay? All these things, and some of us have been having dreams and just flashes of intuition, and some of us are discovering secrets. Okay, this is the card of Scorpio. It is the card of endings. This is the end of a cycle. There were also deaths also with the Uranus energy in the stars. There was always that component and surprises, but for the most part, frenemies were uncovered. Okay, secrets came out. There was a lot of clarity in all things, and this is also a time of calling other people out, exposing the secrets, not enabling people to go on with their behaviors. Oh, hell no. Okay, and this process, you're seeing it in the news, you're seeing it around you. Major endings. Okay, a lot of healing, a lot of the hidden talents. Total 12th house, and this right here, 8th house, Pluto energy, death and rebirth, and it's happening slowly but surely. You can rely on that. Okay, absolutely interesting. Okay, now I did, you know me, I don't choose how I put them together, but what I didn't even look at the cards, but I just felt like those three had to be together. Okay, so we're still covering the upright cards. So things have been becoming very clear. Okay, and you've become in tune with your spirituality. You are listening to the messages coming in. You're tapping into your own divinity as we create balance and peace within ourselves, because you've walked away from any beliefs that did not serve you. You now know your true value. Okay, and you now know that you created the life that you are now living. Okay, it's the truth. You're recognizing the behaviors and the ways in how you've sabotaged yourself. Okay, how you've blocked your abundance from coming in. Okay, it's also Scorpio season. The truth has come out. Okay, you see the scales of Libra, balance. The universe is helping to balance things out and in your favor. Okay, because you've lived in integrity, you lived in honesty, you've taken care of yourself, you walked away from anger, from fear, from hate, from worry, all these things, these 3D things, all these things that kept us anchored in the 3D version of reality are gone. You've literally walked away from them. Okay, and now that you've gotten rid of these things and you've learned not to judge and not to judge yourself, you've learned to love yourself, and it's enabling you to love other people. Okay, you are living in harmony, so you are able to walk in authenticity. You've manifested that. See the 11? Instant manifestation. This is this year, balancing the scales for justice, truth, and balance. Universal harmony. Beautiful. Super sensitive. It's like you're starting to read people's minds. You are getting ideas quickly and immediately understanding how those ideas apply to the human condition. Scorpio energy, the mystery. You are solving the mysteries and creating harmony so you can walk in authenticity. Oh, High Priestess. Okay, so now those energies are active right now. Okay, Queen of Wands, action, Wands. Those energies are active right now. What has stopped for the moment are these energies. Okay. Just a minute. Okay, hold on. I gotta take care of a customer. Okay, where was I? So, these energies are reversed right now. It's hard to work. It's hard to think about love. you don't have a lot of choices right now. You're not even seeing the choices that you have. You're definitely not balanced. You're not really worrying about your value or your self-worth or your possessions. You're not paying attention, and you're not making any decisions right now due to this activity that's going on. So when this integration is over and you're able to function, which I feel like it's going to be very, very shortly here, because I'm, as much as I feel I'm losing my mind, I'm actually feeling saner and saner every day. You know, the back and forth, like I was saying. Okay, so when you're able to move forward, then you can take action. But watch out for Mercury going retrograde, okay? And I can't remember what day it's on. November 16th is when Mercury will be going retrograde in Sagittarius. Oh boy. That's going to be fun for me. Okay, so anyways, don't make any decisions. Don't buy. That could be what this is too. This could be referring to the retrograde coming up, or it could be in the Scorpio energy with the Venus retrograde. It could be that you're all consumed by love. I mean, probably both, but you've got a lot of universal energy here. So the psychic energy, no, you're not all consumed by love. You are just working on integrating the energy and being able to think. It's like coffee's not having an effect right now. Okay, so when things are righted, you're going to be able to take decisive action. Your instincts, you'll be able to use them instead of feeling like an open channel still downloading. Okay. Guarding your value, you're not able to do that right now. So I feel like you're going to go back to normal, asserting boundaries when you're feeling a little more grounded, a little more balanced. It's like you're keeping to yourself. I mean, you're celebrating with your lover, your partner, or intimate friends, or with just your family, just to pick select few. Okay, so you're going to go back to asserting your boundaries, because we've been kind of, I want to say la la land, but it's not. We passed through the la la land period, and now we're getting better and better at trying to make sense of things while we're still downloading and integrating. Okay, so we're doing double duty. This is the reason for being tired, for being so hungry, for not being able to get things together, because your mind is like it's working on being like the dual core processor at the minute. Okay, we're working on integration, balancing the spirit, body, mind, and soul, basically. Okay, Chiron in Pisces, healing, dreams, flashes of intuition, balancing. Some of you who are a little bit too rational, because this is a swords card. 2 is a sign. This is like a crossroads, but it's basically like you've come to a place where you need to balance things out. Or like I was saying, in between the psychic downloads and the integration, you're balancing things a little bit better, and we're finally getting to a point where we can begin to focus more on what we're doing, rather than going, all right, universe, I'm gonna, let it download, let it integrate. All the people trying to talk to you and all those distractions were in fact holding up the process. So a lot of you may have wanted to be alone by yourself. I just saw 44, and then I just saw 44 again in a different spot. 44, nice. Okay. The lovers, having many choices, opting not to play the victim. Okay, moving away from victim mentality and distractions and things that will take you off of your course, following your true course. Okay, and that, along with that, following your true course, your true love, your fated destiny, fated life that you're gonna live with your partner. Okay, and for some of you guys, if this partner has not come up yet, I have a feeling they have, though. I really do. It's fate. It's totally fate, attraction, and love. This is true love. And because you guys have found true love, and you guys are committed to working things out and compromising and, you know, really having each other's back. Okay, the connections that you two guys have is timeless. And somebody's rocking. Can you hear the music? Literally, I don't know what angel that is, but Cupid. Duh. There's the little cherubs over there. Cupid. Venus. Venus really, really big in play right now. Oh boy, this is the love of your dreams. Okay, you're manifesting the life of your dreams, the love of your dreams. A lot of pentacle energy, a couple of heart energies. And a lot of universe action energies. You really are reaping some karma, aren't you? Awesome. You're working hard, you're formulating ideas, you're showing leadership in your ability to get things done. You're at the head of the pack. You're making lasting impressions with the information that you are intuiting and sharing. And how you're sharing it is you're speaking your truth. You're being very, very authentic with yourself because you shed old paradigms that no longer serve you. You shed toxic situations, and you shed anything and everything that does not serve you anymore. Okay, so we've got the last little bits of mind energy going on here, and because things are still working in that area, okay, we shouldn't, came out reverse, we shouldn't make any decisions. We shouldn't let anything concern us. You can't, we're being asked to purge things. Okay, we're being asked, what do we value? Okay, the balance is coming. Okay, but as soon as this information is integrated, now we're doing the dual process, and we are working on becoming used to that. Okay, it's really powerful right now. Okay, there's nobody else in the universe. You guys are fated to be together. Okay, but things are on hold. Nobody's really thinking about anything else. What you're doing is trusting in the process, and you're allowing the process to happen because, we are ending our total existence in the 3D world. Okay, ending it. The very last things that are holding us back in our subconscious are coming out. Secrets are coming out. Frenemies and open enemies are coming out. Okay, you're realizing things. You're having dreams. You're having visions. There are thoughts coming back to you. Things that you thought were dead were coming back. You're also dreaming about earlier, happier times. Now, all these things, you know that everything's going to happen for you. You got to have faith because it's slowly but surely. You can rely on that. Okay. And these last sets of energies, just amazing. Just amazing. Okay, 2 wild cards. Some wild card energy here. These last 2 that I didn't turn over. Two more reverse cards. Wow. A lot of reverse cards, yeah. And my deck was not upside down. Okay, so that's psychic activity. So right now these things, this was reversed, so this is not happening right now. Like I said, you have to let the process happen. I know it's hard because there's so many things that need to be done, but since you can't really think right now, what are you going to do? Okay, can't retreat, cannot deny, cannot retreat. It's a push-pull. These came out reversed right now. So that's the reflection is really, really hard because of the energy that's going on right now, and the spirituality has kind of come to a standstill also. Also, this is representative of having no more illusions at the moment and not needing to retreat because everything is clear. okay, when the integration, I want to say stops, but it's never really truly going to stop. When we become adjusted to downloading and integrating at the same time, which is what's happening, this is where we realize for every little bit of energy that we expend, it's a back and forth, push and pull. Expand energy by reflecting and thinking before we speak, and really considering things deeply, going to the core and having no more illusions. In fact, because the Scorpio season clarity is here, this is about spirituality. Okay, anytime you feel ungrounded, you need to connect and get in touch with yourself. Meditate, whether it's physical work in this with all this Taurus and Earth energy, it's going to help you achieve or manifest that grounded feeling, and the patience will restore. Okay, because we know what's happening here. Okay, all right, guys. So this has been your weekend energy. Love you guys. See you.